Good evening. Let's move on to another part of our reloading exercise here. We have already cleaned the brass and resized the brass. Now we need to prep the brass, and that includes more inspection. At every turn of a reloading process, you are doing an inspection. You want to make sure no cracks, no big dents, no head separation. You want everything to be 100% on this casing. So today we are going to do a little prep work on it. We still need to clean out for the primer. We need to clean up the end where the bullet's going to be pressed in, and we're going to run a brush through it just to make sure there's nothing left in it. Pretty simple process. It takes a lot of time, especially when you're doing 100 or more at a time, but pretty simple process. Nifty little tool here, very simple. Put it straight in, turn it back and forth. Very simple. Okay, do it again on the other side. So this is inside and outside. This is just deburring. That's all you're doing, taking a little bit of material off. Just deburring so that bullet goes in nice and straight and clean. Take your tool, in and out, twist it, however you want to do it, it doesn't matter. Give it a little tap, all nice and clean, and then we're going to clean the primer hole. So we're going to go in with the first tool, and we're going to ream it out nice and slow till it bottoms out. You can feel it when it starts getting easy. You know you're done. Then we're going to turn it over, and this is just a brush. So we're going to take the brush in there and clean any debris that might be in it. Check it out. Looks good. Looks good. Now we know this is one-time fired brass. Now if this was older brass, I would be inspecting and checking these pockets a lot better, because they can stretch and your primer will fit in there loose. Do not want loose primers. We'll get to that a little bit later. Put it in your holder and then get another piece. Same thing, start at the beginning, inspect it. No cracks, no deformation, no big dents. Exact same thing over and over and over. Twist, twist. Okay, well, remember, we're just deburring. We're not taking a lot of material off here. We are just deburring. We've already resized it, so we're just cleaning up that very end where you're going to press that new bullet in. This side, when you press the old primer out, sometimes it deforms it just a little bit. Some people don't do this step and they just force a new primer in, and that's how you damage primers. I would rather take this step, clean it up. That looks beautiful. Put your little brush in there, clean it up. There you go. That's as good as it gets. And there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Just do your steps, deburr it, clean it, deburr, and that's basically what you're doing on the primer side as well. You're just deburring it, and that's it. Move on to your next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. You can do it whatever side you want, however you pick it up. If that's where you want to start there. No big deal. You can see that little bit of brass on the table there. It's not taking much off. It's just a little bit at a time. Same thing with the deburr. You're just twisting, taking just a little bit of material off. Just a little bit off of the outside. And you're going in and cleaning it out. And remember, more importantly is you're inspecting every piece of brass every time you do this. cracks are your main thing. Every time, inspect your brass multiple times. That's the whole point of all, it's the whole point of all these operations, is to inspect, clean, inspect, deburr, inspect, before you put the bullet in, before you put the powder in, before you put the primer in. You're going to inspect. A good clean case is worthless if it's got a crack in it, or if the head is separated, or if there's a big dent in it somewhere to where you're not going to get full powder. Some rounds you don't nowhere near fully fill the casing with powder, but these little 223 rounds, you're going to fill that case just about to the top. So a big dent is going to be an underperforming round, which simply means it's not going to hit where you want it to hit. So we don't want that. And that's the process of deburring. Cleaning the inside a little bit with this brush and cleaning out your primer pockets. Very simple. These are basic tools. Now, of course, they make much more complicated tools that you can buy. And these are the primers we're going to use right here. And you can see what the primers look like. Small rifle primers. And we're going to press those right in that hole. And I'll show you how that's done in a later video. But for now, I'm going to stop the camera and I'm going to finish processing the rest of this brass. Have a good one.